Namaste to all. Ram Ram Ram. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnuhu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Namaste to all. Ram Ram Ram. Today is the 10th class of Sundara Kandam. We are working on Sarga 1. We have completed till Shlokas 160. We will do a quick revision of the previous set of 20 shlokas and then continue with the next set today. Let's start with the Dhyana shlokas. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaye Nathaya Sitayav Pataye Namaha. Buddhirbalam yashodhairyam nirbhayatvam arogata ajadyam vakpatutvam cha hanumat smaranat bhavet मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम् कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्. Vrinda Bhagini. Namaskaraha. We will do a quick revision of the previous set of shlokas. Sundara Kandam, Prathama Sargaha, Samudra Langhanam. Hanuman is crossing over the ocean. Namaskaraha Bhagini.
Ram Ram Bhagni.
Ram Ram Namaste.
Namaste.
We'll be doing 141, right? There.
Shall I start?
Yes, Bhagini, you can go ahead and start.
Sahyam kritam te sumahat vikrantasya hanumatah kramato yojana shatam nirbhayasya bhaye sati ramasya hitayaiva याति दाशरथेर्हरिः सत्क्रियां कुर्वता तस्य तोषितोऽस्मि दृढं त्वया ततः प्रहर्षमगमत् विपुलं पर्वतोत्तमः देवतानां पतिं दृष्ट्वा परितुष्टं शतक्रतुम् स वै दत्तवरशैलो बभूवावस्थितस्तदा हनूमांश्च मुहूर्तेन व्यतिचक्रामसागरम् ततो देवास गन्धर्वाः सिद्धाश्च परमर्षयः अब्रुवन् सूर्यसङ्काशां सुरसां नागमातरम् अयं वादात्मजः श्रीमान् प्लवते सागरोपरि हनुमान् नाम तस्य त्वं मुहूर्तं विघ्नमाचर.
Very good. In the first one, I am Vata Majashriman, not Vada.
Okay.
Done.
राक्षसं रूपमास्थाय सुघोरं पर्वतोपमं दंष्ट्राकरालं पिङ्गाक्षं वक्त्रं कृत्वा नभः बलमिच्छामहे ज्ञातुं भूयश्चास्य पराक्रमम् त्वां विजेष्यत्युपायेन विषादं वा गमिष्यति.
Very good.
एवमुक्ता तु सा देवी दैवतैरभिसत्कृता समुद्रमध्ये सुरसा बिभ्रती राक्षसं वपुः विकृतं च विरूपं च सर्वस्य च भयावहं प्लवमानं हनुमन्तम् आवृत्येदमुवाचः मम भक्ष्यः प्रतिष्ठस्त्वम् ईश्वरैर्वानरर्षभ अहं त्वा भक्षयिष्यामि प्रविश्येदं ममाननम्
प्रविशेदं ममाननम्.
प्रविशेदं ममाननम्.
Very good.
एवमुक्तः सुरसया प्राञ्जलिर्वानरर्षभः प्रहृष्टवदनः श्रीमान् इदं वचनमब्रवीत् रामो दाशरथिर्नाम प्रविष्टो दण्डकावनम् लक्ष्मणेन सह भ्रात्रा वैदेह्या चापि भार्यया अन्यकार्यविषक्तस्य बद्धवैरस्य राक्षसैः तस्य सीता हृता भार्या रावणेन यशस्विनी तस्याः सकाशं दूतोऽहं गमिष्ये रामशासनात् कर्तुमर्हसि रामस्य साह्यं विषयमासिनी अथवा मैथिलीं दृष्ट्वा रामं चाक्लिष्टकारिणम् आगमिष्यामि ते वक्त्रं सत्यं प्रदृशृणोमि ते.
सत्यं प्रतिशृणोमि ते.
सत्यं प्रदृशृणोमि ते.
Prati. One more time.
सत्यं प्रतिशृणोमि ते.
Correct.
एवमुक्ता हनुमता सुरसा कामरूपिणी अब्रवीनातिवर्तेन्मां कश्चिदेशवरो मम तं प्रयान्तं समुद्वीक्ष्य सुरसा वाक्यमब्रवीत् बलं जिज्ञासमाना वै नागमाता हनुमतः प्रविश्य वदनं मेद्य गन्धव्यं वानरोत्तम वर एष पुरा दत्त मम दात्रेति सत्वरा व्यादाय वक्त्रं विपुलं स्थिता सा मारुतेः पुरः एवमुक्तः सुरसया क्रुद्धो वानरपुङ्गवः
Kruddho. I heard kr.
क्रुद्धो
Kruddho.
sorry.
Excellent, excellent, Bagni. Your Mahapranaha particularly was very, very lovely to hear. When you were chanting, it didn't look like you were straining too much to say the Mahapranaha. Excellent work. Keep it up, Bagni. Dhanyavada.
Thank you, Bagni. It's all your learnings. Thank you.
Dhanyavada.
Dhanyawad.
Sharada Bagni asti va? I think Sharada Bagni will be doing the repeat today.
Ram Ram Bagni.
Namaskara.
Arambam karomi va?
1 minute. So we'll do 161 to 180. We'll do the half line first, 4 parts, and then full. Abravit kuru vai vaktram.
I am supposed to do the meaning, right?
Oh, you're supposed to do the meaning, is it? Okay. Always do the chanting today, repeating. You can do the meaning after we do the next set of shlokas before the... I must have gotten your name wrong. 1 minute, okay. Sujata Muralidharan. Okay, let me find out.
Ram Ram Aniji.
Ram Ram, namaste. 61. Abravit kuru vai vaktram.
Abravit kuru vai vaktram.
Yena mam vishishyase.
Yena mam vishishyase.
Ityuktva surasam kruddho.
Yuktva surasam kruddho.
Dashayojanamayatam.
Dashayojanamayatam.
Abravit kuru vai vaktram. Yena mam vishishyase.
Abravit kuru vai vaktram. Yena mam vishishyase.
Ityuktva surasam kruddho. Dashayojanamayatam.
Yuktva surasam kruddho dashayojanamayatam.
Abravit kuru vai vaktram yena mam vishahishyase. I don't know if I said ishyase last time. Jyotsna has corrected. Vishahishyase. I was trying to move the chat window. I think chat is the way for me to find out whether my voice is audible, whether I'm breaking up. I think people were just commenting on Vrinda Ji's chanting, so I was trying to move the chat window here. Vishahishyase.
Yenamam vishahishyase.
Correct. Dashayojana vistaro.
Dashayojana vistaro.
Babhuva hanumamstada.
Babhuva hanumamstada.
Tam drishtva meghasankasham.
Tam drishtva meghasankasham.
Dashayojanamayatam.
Dashayojanamayatam.
Dashayojana vistaro. Babhuva hanumamstada.
Dashayojana vistaro. Babhuva hanumamstada.
Tam drishtva meghasankasham. Dashayojanamayatam.
Tam drishtva meghasankasham dashayojanamayatam.
Chakara surasapyasyam.
Chakara surasapyasyam.
Vimshadyojanamayam.
Vimshadyojanamayam.
Tam drishtva vistritasyam tu.
Tam drishtva vistritasyam tu.
वायुपुत्रः सुबुद्धिमान्
वायुपुत्रः सुबुद्धिमान्
चकार सुरसाप्यास्यं 20 योजनमायतम्
चकार सुरसाप्यास्यं 20 योजनमायतम्
तां दृष्ट्वा विस्तृतास्यां तु वायुपुत्रः सुबुद्धिमान्
तां दृष्ट्वा विस्तृतास्यां तु वायुपुत्रः सुबुद्धिमान्
1 second, Bhagini. Just give me a minute. Next one. हनूमांस्तु ततः क्रुद्धः
हनूमांस्तु ततः क्रुद्धः
30 योजनमायतः
30 योजनमायतः
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम्
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम्
40 तथोच्छ्रितम्
40 तथोच्छ्रितम्
Very good. Shritam. Very good. हनूमांस्तु ततः क्रुद्धः 30 योजनमायतः
हनूमांस्तु ततः क्रुद्धः 30 योजनमायतः
Can make this little more hrasvah. हनूमांस्तु ततः क्रुद्धः
हनूमांस्तु ततः क्रुद्धः
Very good. 30 योजनमायतः
30 योजनमायतः
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम् 40 तथोच्छ्रितम्
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम् 40 तथोच्छ्रितम्
Very good. Shritam. The E sound, just focus on that a little bit. बभूव हनुमान् वीरः
बभूव हनुमान् वीरः
50 योजनोच्छ्रितः
50 योजनोच्छ्रितः
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम्
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम्
60 योजनमायतम्
60 योजनमायतम्
बभूव हनुमान् वीरः 50 योजनोच्छ्रितः
बभूव हनुमान् वीरः 50 योजनोच्छ्रितः
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम् 60 योजनमायतम्
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम् 60 योजनमायतम्
Very good. तथैव हनुमान् वीरः
तथैव हनुमान् वीरः
70 योजनोच्छ्रितः
70 योजनोच्छ्रितः
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम्
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम्
80 योजनायतम्
80 योजनायतम्
तथैव हनुमान् वीरः 70 योजनोच्छ्रितः
तथैव हनुमान् वीरः 70 योजनोच्छ्रितः
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम् 80 योजनायतम्
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम् अशीतियोजनायतम्.
Very good. हनुमानचलप्रख्यो.
हनुमानचलप्रख्यो.
One more time.
हनुमानचलप्रख्यो.
Dvitva there. Achalaprakyo.
हनुमानचलप्रख्यो.
Very good. Navati योजनोच्छ्रितः.
नवतियोजनोच्छ्रितः.
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम्.
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम्.
शतयोजनमायतम्.
शतयोजनमायतम्.
हनुमानचलप्रख्यो. नवति योजनोच्छ्रितः.
हनुमानचलप्रख्यम्. हनुमानचलप्रख्यो नवतियोजनोच्छ्रितः.
The Hanuman. So a lot of times the padam used there is Hanuman. Somebody also was asking me. Hanuman, Hanuman. I think both are right. So Hanumanachalaprakyo navati yojanochritah.
हनुमानचलप्रख्यो नवतियोजनोच्छ्रितः.
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम् शतयोजनमायतम्.
चकार सुरसावक्त्रम् शतयोजनमायतम्.
Very good. तद्दृष्ट्वा व्यादितं त्वास्यम्.
तद्दृष्ट्वा व्यादितं त्वास्यम्.
वायुपुत्रः सुबुद्धिमान्.
वायुपुत्रः सुबुद्धिमान्.
दीर्घजिह्वं सुरसया.
दीर्घजिह्वं सुरसया.
सुघोरं नरकोपमम्.
सुघोरं नरकोपमम्.
तद्दृष्ट्वा व्यादितं त्वास्यं वायुपुत्रः सुबुद्धिमान्.
तद्दृष्ट्वा व्यादितं त्वास्यं वायुपुत्रः सुबुद्धिमान्.
दीर्घजिह्वं सुरसया. सुघोरं नरकोपमम्.
दीर्घजिह्वं सुरसया. सुघोरं नरकोपमम्.
ससंक्षिप्यात्मनः कायम्.
ससंक्षिप्यात्मनः कायम्.
Correct. ससंक्षिप्यात्मनः कायम्. So यात्मनः कायम्. One more time.
ससंक्षिप्यात्मनः कायम्.
जीमूत इव मारुतिः.
जीमूत इव मारुतिः.
तस्मिन् मुहूर्ते हनुमान्.
तस्मिन् मुहूर्ते हनुमान्.
बभूवाङ्गुष्ठमात्रकः.
बभूवाङ्गुष्ठमात्रकः.
ससंक्षिप्यात्मनः कायम्. जीमूत इव मारुतिः.
ससंक्षिप्यात्मनः कायम्. जीमूत इव मारुतिः.
तस्मिन् मुहूर्ते हनुमान् बभूवाङ्गुष्ठमात्रकः.
तस्मिन् मुहूर्ते हनुमान् बभूवाङ्गुष्ठमात्रकः.
Correct. Very good. सोऽभिपत्याशु तद्वक्त्रम्.
सोऽभिपत्याशु तद्वक्त्रम्.
निष्पत्य च महाजवः.
निष्पत्य च महाजवः.
अन्तरिक्षे स्थितः श्रीमान्.
अन्तरिक्षे स्थितः श्रीमान्.
Very good. इदं वचनमब्रवीत्.
idam vachanamabravit.
सोऽभिपत्याशु तद्वक्त्रं निष्पत्य च महाजवः
सोऽभिपत्याशु तद्वक्त्रं निष्पत्य च महाजवः
अन्तरिक्षे स्थितः श्रीमान् इदं वचनमब्रवीत्
अन्तरिक्षे स्थितः श्रीमान् इदं वचनमब्रवीत्.
Correct. Rikshe sthitah Shriman. There is a sakarah, shakarah here. Isen sha. One more time. Very good. Said it so beautifully.
Shall I tell once again, Ji?
Last line, second line.
अन्तरिक्षे स्थितः श्रीमान् इदं वचनमब्रवीत्.
Very good. प्रविष्टोऽस्मि हि ते वक्त्रम्
प्रविष्टोऽस्मि हि ते वक्त्रम्
दाक्षायणि नमोऽस्तु ते
दाक्षायणी नमोऽस्तु ते.
दाक्षायणि
दाक्षायणी नमोऽस्तु ते.
दाक्षायणि नमोऽस्तु ते यणि
दाक्षायणी नमोऽस्तु ते.
गमिष्ये यत्र वैदेही
गमिष्ये यत्र वैदेही
सत्यश्चासीद्वरस्तव
सत्यश्चासीद्वरस्तव.
प्रविष्टोऽस्मि हि ते वक्त्रम् दाक्षायणि नमोऽस्तु ते
प्रविष्टोऽस्मि हि ते वक्त्रम् दाक्षायणि नमोऽस्तु ते.
गमिष्ये यत्र वैदेही सत्यश्चासीद्वरस्तव
गमिष्ये यत्र वैदेही सत्यश्चासीद्वरस्तव.
Very good. तं दृष्ट्वा वदनान्मुक्तम्
तं दृष्ट्वा वदनान्मुक्तम्
चन्द्रं राहुमुखादिव
चन्द्रं राहुमुखादिव.
राहु ह्रस्वः
चन्द्रं राहुमुखादिव.
One more time. Can you say the second part one more time?
चन्द्रं राहुमुखादिव.
Correct. अब्रवीत् सुरसा देवी
अब्रवीत् सुरसा देवी
स्वेन रूपेण वानरम्
स्वेन रूपेण वानरम्.
तं दृष्ट्वा वदनान्मुक्तं चन्द्रं राहुमुखादिव
तं दृष्ट्वा वदनान्मुक्तं चन्द्रं राहुमुखादिव.
मुखादिव
मुखादिव.
अब्रवीत् सुरसा देवी स्वेन रूपेण वानरम्
अब्रवीत् सुरसा देवी स्वेन रूपेण वानरम्.
Very good. अर्थसिद्ध्यै हरिश्रेष्ठ
अर्थसिद्ध्यै हरिश्रेष्ठ
गच्छ सौम्य यथा सुखम्
गच्छ सौम्य यथा सुखम्.
अर्थसिद्ध्यै हरिश्रेष्ठ गच्छ यथा सुखम्. Lot of Mahapranas in this slide. समानयस्व वैदेहीम्
समानयस्व वैदेहीम्
राघवेण महात्मना
राघवेण महात्मना.
अर्थसिद्ध्यै हरिश्रेष्ठ गच्छ सौम्य यथा सुखम्
अर्थसिद्ध्यै हरिश्रेष्ठ गच्छ सौम्य यथा सुखम्.
समानयस्व वैदेहीं राघवेण महात्मना.
समानयस्व वैदेहीं राघवेण महात्मना.
Very good. तत्तृतीयं हनुमतो
तत्तृतीयं हनुमतो
दृष्ट्वा कर्मसु दुष्करम्
दृष्ट्वा कर्मसु दुष्करम्
साधु साध्विति भूतानि
साधु साध्विति भूतानि
प्रशशंसुस्तदा हरिम्.
प्रशशंसुस्तदा हरिम्.
Excellent. तत्तृतीयं हनुमतो दृष्ट्वा कर्मसु दुष्करम्
तत्तृतीयं हनुमतो दृष्ट्वा कर्मसु दुष्करम्
साधु साध्विति भूतानि प्रशशंसुस्तदा हरिम्.
साधु साध्विति भूतानि प्रशशंसुस्तदा हरिम्.
ससागरमनाधृष्यम्
ससागरमनाधृष्यम्
अभ्येत्य वरुणालयम्
अभ्येत्य वरुणालयम्
जगामाकाशमाविश्य
जगामाकाशमाविश्य
वेगेन गरुडोपमः.
वेगेन गरुडोपमः.
ससागरमनाधृष्यम् अभ्येत्य वरुणालयम्
ससागरमनाधृष्यम् अभ्येत्य वरुणालयम्
जगामाकाशमाविश्य वेगेन गरुडोपमः.
जगामाकाशमाविश्य वेगेन गरुडोपमः.
Very good. सेविते वारिधाराभिः
सेविते वारिधाराभिः
पतगैश्च निषेविते
पतगैश्च निषेविते
चरिते कैशिकाचार्यैः
चरिते कैशिकाचार्यैः
ऐरावत निषेविते.
ऐरावत निषेविते
सेविते वारिधाराभिः पतगैश्च निषेविते
सेविते वारिधाराभिः पतगैश्च निषेविते
चरिते कैशिकाचार्यैः ऐरावत निषेविते.
चरिते कैशिकाचार्यैः ऐरावत निषेविते.
Very good. सिंहकुञ्जरशार्दूल
सिंहकुञ्जरशार्दूल
पतगोरगवाहनैः
पतगोरगवाहनैः
विमानैः सम्पतद्भिश्च
विमानैः सम्पतद्भिश्च
विमलैः समलङ्कृते
विमलैः समलङ्कृते
वज्राशनिसमाघातैः
वज्राशनिसमाघातैः
पावकैरुपशोभिते
पावकैरुपशोभिते.
Correct. सिंहकुञ्जरशार्दूल पतगोरगवाहनैः
सिंहकुञ्जरशार्दूल पतगोरगवाहनैः
विमानैः सम्पतद्भिश्च विमलैः समलङ्कृते
विमानैः सम्पतद्भिश्च विमलैः समलङ्कृते
वज्राशनिसमाघातैः पावकैरुपशोभिते
वज्राशनिसमाघातैः पावकैरुपशोभिते
Correct, very good. कृतपुण्यैर्महाभागैः
कृतपुण्यैर्महाभागैः
स्वर्गजिद्भिरलङ्कृते
स्वर्गजिद्भिरलङ्कृते
वहता हव्यमर्त्यर्थम्
वहता हव्यमत्यर्थम्
सेविते चित्रभानुना
सेविते चित्रभा सेविते चित्रभानुना
कृतपुण्यैर्महाभागैः स्वर्गजिद्भिरलङ्कृते
कृतपुण्यैर्महाभागैः स्वर्गजिद्भिरलङ्कृते
वहता हव्यमत्यर्थम् सेविते चित्रभानुना
वहता हव्यमत्यर्थम् सेविते चित्रभानुना
वेरी गुड ग्रहनक्षत्रचन्द्रार्क
ग्रहनक्षत्रचन्द्रार्क
तारागणविभूषिते
तारागणविभूषिते
महर्षिगणगन्धर्व
महर्षिगणगन्धर्व
नागयक्षसमाकुले
नागयक्षसमाकुले
ग्रहनक्षत्रचन्द्रार्क तारागणविभूषिते
ग्रहनक्षत्रचन्द्रार्क तारागणविभूषिते
महर्षिगणगन्धर्व नागयक्षसमाकुले
महर्षिगणगन्धर्व नागयक्षसमाकुले
वेरी गुड विविक्ते विमले विश्वे
विविक्ते विमले विश्वे
विश्वाव विश्वावसु निषेविते विश्ववसु निषेविते ओके विश्वावसु निषेविते
विश्वावसुनिषेविते
देवराजगजाक्रान्ते
देवराजगजाक्रान्ते
चन्द्रसूर्यपथे शिवे
चन्द्रसूर्यपथे शिवे
विविक्ते विमले विश्वे विश्वावसु निषेविते
विविक्ते विमले विश्वे विश्वावसुनिषेविते
देवराजगजक्रान्ते चन्द्रसूर्यपथे शिवे
देवराजगजाक्रान्ते चन्द्रसूर्यपथे शिवे
Very good. Excellent.
Thank you, Vaniji.
Would you like to try all the 20? 1 second.
I'll try, Vaniji.
Yeah, sure. Let's go through these 21s and then if there are any doubts, we can clarify.
अब्रवीत् कुरु वै वक्त्रं येन मां विषहिष्यसे युक्त्वा सुरसां क्रुद्धो दशयोजनमायतम् दशयोजनविस्तारो बभूव हनुमांस्तदा तं दृष्ट्वा मेघसङ्काशं दशयोजनमायतम् चकार सुरसाप्यास्यम् विंशद्योजनमायतम् तां दृष्ट्वा विस्तृतास्यां तु वायुपुत्रः सुबुद्धिमान्
The two is Hrasvaha there.
तां दृष्ट्वा विस्तृतास्यां तु वायुपुत्रः सुबुद्धिमान् हनुमांस्तु ततः क्रुद्धः त्रिंशद्योजनमायतः चकार सुरसा वक्त्रम् चत्वारिंशत्तथोच्छ्रितम् बभूव हनुमान् वीरः पञ्चाशद्योजनोच्छ्रितः चकार सुरसा वक्त्रम् षष्टियोजनमायतम् तथैव हनुमान् वीरः सप्ततियोजनोच्छ्रितः चकार सुरसा वक्त्रम् अशीतियोजनायतम् हनुमानचलप्रख्यो नवतियोजनोच्छ्रितः चकार सुरसा वक्त्रम् शतयोजनमायतम् तद्दृष्ट्वा व्यादितं त्वास्यं वायुपुत्रः सुबुद्धिमान् दीर्घजिह्वं सुरसया सुघोरं नरकोपमम् संक्षिप्यात्मनः कायं जीमूत इव मारुतिः तस्मिन् मुहूर्ते हनुमान् बभूवाङ्गुष्ठमात्रकः
Correct.
सोऽभिपत्याशु तद्वक्त्रम् निष्पत्य च महाजवः अन्तरिक्षे स्थितः श्रीमान् इदं वचनमब्रवीत् प्रविष्टोऽस्मि हि ते वक्त्रम् दाक्षायणि नमोऽस्तु ते गमिष्ये यत्र वैदेही सत्यश्चासीद्वरस्तव तं दृष्ट्वा वदनान्मुक्तं चन्द्रं राहुमुखाधिव अब्रवीत् सुरसा देवी स्वेन रूपेण वानरम् अर्थसिद्ध्यै हरिश्रेष्ठ गच्छ सौम्य यथा सुखम् समानयस्व वैदेहीं राघवेण महात्मना तत्तृतीयं हनुमतो दृष्ट्वा कर्मसु दुष्करम् साधु साध्विति भूतानि प्रशशंसुस्तदा हरिम्
Try the Hrasvaha, Sujata ji. Sadhu sadhviti bhutani.
साधु साध्विति भूतानि. Is it right, Vanji?
Correct, correct.
प्रशशंसुस्तदा हरिम्.
Because of the tune, right? We tend to do
Yes,
the Dirgha.
prolonged.
I am practicing too.
ससागरमनाधृष्यम् अभ्येत्य वरुणालयम् जगामाकाशमाविश्य वेगेन गरुडोपमा Garudopamaha. I'll tell once again, Vanji.
Yes, please do.
The Sagaramana Abhyetya Varunalayam Jagamakaşamavişya Vegena Garudopamaha
Very good.
Sevite Varidharabihi Patagaischa Nishevite Charite Kaishikacharyaihi Airabata Nishevite Simhakunjara Shardula Patagoragavahanaihi Vimanai Sampadadbhischa Vimalai Samalankrite Vajrashani Samaghataihi Pavakairupashobhite Kritapunyairmahabhagaihi Swargajidbhiralankrite Vahata Havyamatyartham Sevite Chitrabhanuna Graha Nakshatra Chandrarka Taragana Vibhushite Maharshi Gana Gandharva Nagayaksha Samakule Vivikte Vimale Vishve Vishwavasu Nishevite Devaraja Gajakrante Chandra Surya Pathe Shive.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. Stay on, Bagni. Let's see if there are any doubts in any of the things. This is a pretty fairly simpler set, I think. Anybody listening on YouTube, if you have beautiful chanting indeed.
Thank you, Vanji. All because of your recordings, Vanji. All because of you.
Excellent. I know you're one of the most sincere students from where you started and where you are today.
And now I'm following only Sanskrit script, Vanji. So
Right. That's the thing, right? So once you put in that initial effort, I know initially Haridra and Jyotsna used to help you, right?
yes, Vanji.
You used to read in Tamil and they both used to do it in Sanskritam and they used to help you. And
Yes,
I
Vanji.
remember those days when you were sincerely learning from them. I think maybe the early days of Bhagavad Gita when we started.
Yes,
That's
Vanji.
the
From
time.
Bhagavad Gita. Yeah.
From Bhagavad Gita. And from there, the amount of effort you've put in, you've literally given your, heart and soul to this.
All because of Sanskrit lessons, that basic lessons and all I took. So because of that, I'm able to at least read like at this level. Yeah.
Correct. And you will be surprised that to just if you don't want to go into Vyakaranam part, I know I'm going off topic a little bit. If we don't want to go into the Vyakaranam part of Sanskritam, but just learn the basic aksharams and pronunciation and visargaha and read the padams, the effort is not it is not like a mammoth effort, right? It is not too much to ask. My point has always been that everybody who is learning these shlokas, there are thousands of members who are learning from the broader group, who take like word by word notes of the meanings. They anytime I post, right, like they immediately sit and they sincerely practice. I know a lot of them do the quizzes that Jyotsna helps me in framing, because they're so sincere about the learning. They really want to learn the shloka. They want to learn chanting well. They want to understand the meaning, and they want to have that purnatvam, that completion when that shloka chanting needs to be done. But the thing is, they actually read it either in English or in Tamil. So the amount of effort that you put actually for so many shlokas, if you just dedicate 1/10 of that to just learning the Sanskritam aksharam, and pronunciation, I think it will just take you to a completely different level. And you will also see that going forward, whatever shlokas you are learning, the effort that you will have to put will be like significantly reduced, because you will be able to just look at the shloka, listen to the tune, and then you will be able to
Yes,
able to chant, right? Yes, the basic. So you can look for the best bet would be the Pravesha batch 2. Somebody's asking in chat, like, what is the best way for pronunciation? In fact, I also sent this to my music teacher who wants to learn Sanskritam. So I told her, even if you don't do the full course, you can just do the pronunciation part and the Aksharam part, right? You know,
even
Mahapariva.
you gave that 33 classes for only to chant for sloka. You taught
Correct.
us
I think
the
there are a
Sanskrit.
couple of Visarga fixes there that need to be
Yes.
done in that
Yeah.
list. I think the ik that needs to be fixed there. So
Yes.
my recommendation would be to go to the Pravesha Batch 2 playlist in our channel. And I think the first 6 classes is more than enough. But then you will have to do the homework associated with that. There is a drive link where you can practice the Aksharam, writing the Aksharam. You can, I think I've also done reading the words aloud by giving a bunch of words on the slides. And I think I've also done dictation like we used to do when we were kids, right? I remember when first standard, second standard, third standard, every day teacher used to give us 20 words for dictation that we'll have to practice. I think that culture no longer exists in schools, but I remember personally about dictation. And as part of the Pravesha batch 2, I've also done some dictation. So you can just, so if I say yatha, you should be able to write the tha. If I say Ramita, 1 second. If I say yada, you should be able to write yada and not yatha. So just by listening to the pronunciation, you should be able to write the word. So that is more than enough to just focus your effort and energy on the Sanskritam pronunciation. And I'm very happy that we have Sakshat members in the group, including Sujata ji, who chanted, I think Raji ji, Shanti ji, they all, Usha ji, in fact Usha ji used to read in Tamil. Now she says that I can no longer read in Tamil. I only look at the Sanskritam script. So I used to be that way too. I used to cheat so I used to learn Lalita Sahasranamam from a mommy in live classes when my twins were really small. I just wanted to get away from home from them, and I used to go for these classes, and she used to just teach for free. So half an hour, and then I used to know the Aksharam, but then I was not comfortable with the flow. So she'll tell me, like, look at the Sanskritam script and read, and then I will be looking up, and when mommy's not looking, I'll look down at the Tamil script and I used to read it. So there, and then there was a complete transformation once Sanskritam Mata, came into my life. So the effort has significantly come down. And of course, now that, because I've completed courses, at least I know a little bit about Sandhi, I know a little bit about, the padas and the chandas and everything. So which is little more advanced. But just to learn the shlokas, we really don't need the full complete Vyakaranam at all. Just the pronunciation, you can invest time, you can take your time, you can take like a 3-month sankalpa, right? You can just, start maybe on December 1st and then give yourselves like 2-3 months and say, in 3 months, I should be able to read. Now we have about 3,000 shlokas to go in Sundara Kandam. So at least the members who are doing Sundara Kandam, you can take that as a sankalpa. Just, invest like 15 minutes every day. A lot of time, and 15 minutes every day for 3 months, more than enough. You will be able to come teach pronunciation here. I can vouch for that. So just invest the time, take the sankalpa and do it. Just watch the first six videos of the Pravesha batch 2. I think there is also a playlist, Learn Sanskrit to Chant Shlokas. That is pretty good too. I think I did Akshara words based on Aksharam, and then we had assessment and all that. I think this was during the COVID lockdown when we had a blast. But I think there was one mistake in the Visarga pronunciation, which I learned much later. So the ich pronunciation, I must have I need to correct that there. I think if I'm right, I used to do it as ik. It should be ich. So that is probably the only one that needs to be fixed in that playlist. Nevertheless, you can use that for, practicing, for reading the padas and doing homework, taking the assessment, and just self-evaluating. And then you can completely rely on the Pravesha batch to just 6 classes. Each class is about an hour and a half or 2 hours. Take a sankalpa for maybe 3 months. Give yourselves 3 months, and you have a living example here who started in Tamil, and now she's like so fluent in reading. She reads so beautifully. In fact, some
But
of it
daily, and the practice is needed, Vaniji. Daily we have to practice.
Of course,
That is yeah.
anything in life you need like daily practice, nevertheless, right? But once we get into the Samskrita mode, I want to get to a point where all the satsang members can read Sanskritam, and Jyotsna can no longer do the English and the Tamil. Jyotsna and Srimati Neena, she helps with the 3 scripts, right? The scripting in Sanskritam, English, and
yeah, no need of
Tamil.
Tamil and English script.
Yeah. So one day there will be a day when we can just get done with English and Tamil and just do Sanskritam. So hopefully
Yes, Vaniji.
all the satsang members will be able to read Sanskritam, and we can just do it in Sanskrit. I always believe that a text, whatever the language the original text is in, we need to do it in that language. I think it adds a lot of flavor and beauty, and there is a connect that happens between you and that language, that bhasha. And that's very, very important. I know I took a little more time than usual, but my humble ask to all the members is to just go through those videos, and you will be by this time next year, right? Wherever we are, whichever sarga we are in, by this time next year, definitely, if you invest this time, you will not look at English and Tamil at all. I can vouch for that. You will only look at Sanskritam. So repeating will be easy, learning will be easy, understanding will be easy. You will be a little more confident. In fact, you will be, if you're teaching this to somebody else, you will have the confidence to teach because you know you will pronounce it the right way. Okay, I don't think there are any numbers. Yeah, there are a lot of members now here, from COVID. April 2nd, 2020, when we started the live chanting group, and many just, when I said just do Pravesha, they just took the word, my word, and they did Pravesha, and they are so far advanced in chanting, and I personally feel like, my children have achieved something. I feel when satsang members come to me and say, I've completed Pravesha, now I can read in Sanskrit, it's like my children who have succeeded in life. Okay, we'll do the Vyakhyanam for the...
Thank you, Bhagini. Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha.
Parivasharanam.
Parivasharanam. Okay, so we need to go to 141, right? There. Sharada Bhagini.
Ram Bhagini.
Namaskaraha.
So from 141 to 160, it is the Lord Indra praising Mainaka mountain. And then the next Vigna, the Surasa, Nagamata Surasa, coming to obstruct Hanuman. In Sloka 141, Devendra continues to praise Mainaka for trying to help Hanuman, who is fearlessly crossing the ocean, which is 100 yojana vistirna. 142. He continues that Hanuman is going in the Rama Karya. Rama is Dasharatha's son. And the Vanara has gone to help that Dasharatha's son Rama, and Indra is pleased with Mainaka's effort. And this is very important because Mainaka was afraid of Indra, that the fear of getting the Paksha caught, the wings caught. That is why he's hiding underneath the ocean. Now there is comforting words from the Devendra that Mainaka is happy in sloka 143. Mainaka is pleased to listen to these comforting words from Devendra. 144. In 144, Indra is assuring Mainaka that it can continue to stay in the place where it is, that is underneath the ocean, without any fear of Devendra. So that enmity is gone now. There is no fear, and Mainaka is satisfied with this unexpected boon now. 145, sloka 145. Hanuman continues to cross the ocean, and at that time, Devas, the Gandharvas, and the Rishis, they all wanted to try to test whether Hanuman is really capable of crossing the ocean and completing the task. For that, they are approaching Nagamata Surasa. Surasa is capable of taking any form. So, knowing that, they are requesting Nagamata Surasa in sloka 147 that you take a huge form, a huge fearful form, so that Hanuman will be disturbed, and you try to obstruct his way for a little while. A muhurta time is a very short time. That time you try to obstruct his path. This is the request. Accordingly, Surasa Mata is taking a Rakshasa form. Then wide mouth, Damshra Karalam, and the red eyes, and then teeth, protruding huge teeth, because she is going to eat the Vayuputra Hanuman. So she is taking that kind of form.
She first wants to scare Hanuman, right?
Yes.
She wants to create some kind of bhitihi.
148, sloka 148. The Devas are saying that they want to test the strength of Hanuman, and also whether he is intelligent enough to escape the Vigna that comes in front of him. Sloka 149. Okay. Surasa Devi accepts the request of Devas and Rishis and the Gandharvas, and so she is taking the form of a Rakshasa, huge Rakshasi actually. She is a woman. 150, sloka 150. She is standing in front of Hanuman, who is crossing over the ocean, and she starts to speak to him. 151, sloka 151. She is addressing Hanuman, a brave Vanara. You are my food today. Aham tuam bhakshayishyami. I am going to eat you. So enter my mouth. She is ordering Hanuman to enter her mouth, wide mouth. 152, Sloka 152. Hanuman hearing this, he is now not getting angry or afraid. He is very humble, folded hands. With the folded hands, he starts speaking to Surasa Mata. 153. This is one of the techniques like Samadhana, Beda, Danda, like that. He is first approaching her with the Vinay Bhav. Dasaratha's son Rama has entered the Dandaka forest along with brother Lakshmana and wife Vaidehi. And then in the next sloka 154, when Rama was busy and away, Ravana abducted his wife Sita. 155 in this sloka, he is saying, I am going in the Ramakarya to find the Sita Mata who has been taken away by Ravana. If you want, you can also help me in this noble task. Like that, he is offering a chance to Surasa Mata to help him in this Ramakarya. And then he is coming with alternate plan. Athva, if not, what I will do, I will finish my task of finding Sita and report this to Rama and then come back to you as your food. You can eat me then. Like that, he is offering another alternative solution for this because he is not trying to escape. He is saying that I will come to you, I promise you. Like that, he is giving an assurance that I will be your food, but let me finish my Ramakarya. This is what Hanuman is saying. In Sloka 157, what he is saying, Surasa is not accepting to this. She is saying, Kaschid varo mama. I have a boon. I have a boon that you are going to be my food and you cannot pass me and go away. I have said you are my food. You cannot overlook it and go past me. Like that, that is the power I have. Like that,
So,
she is saying.
correct. Nobody can win over her. So don't
Mm.
even try escaping from me.
Then Sloka 158. Surasa Mata is now, what is that? Oh, Balam Jignasamana. She is wanting to know how strong Hanuman is. So like that, she is attempting to what is called open her mouth and gulp Hanuman.
No, so her whole task is to find the physical and mental strength of Hanuman.
Okay.
So she wants to do this, and she is thus stating it to Hanuman.
159. Pravishya mama vadanam. Adya, today itself you have to enter my mouth. You are not going to delay it. This is Brahma's boon to me that you are, because Devatas are the one who are ordering Surasa Mata. So she is saying it is the boon given to me by Lord Datri is Brahma. Brahma's boon that Varam Eva Puradatto. Okay. So you have to enter today into my mouth. This is how she is saying.
The clarification is the Varam was given by Dhatra, who's Brahmadeva, but the Varam is actually that nobody can win over her. So immediately you need to enter my mouth today itself. I will not give you time to do the same in the return journey. That is what she's saying.
And last sloka, 160. Evamukta surasaya kruddho vanara pungavah. That is Hanuman, Vayuputra Hanuman, is brave, and he too gets angry. He too gets angry because she is preventing him from doing the Ramakaryam. So that is why he gets angry. And so what he is doing, Vyadaya Vipulam Vaktram Sthitha Sa Marute Purah. She, Surasa is standing in front of him in the middle of the ocean in a huge form with the wide open mouth. So Hanuman is now has to enter, and he is angry now.
He is angry and he is going to speak further. Excellent. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Well summarized. Ram Ram. So Surasa has told Hanuman that she has this boon from Brahmadeva that nobody can win over her, and she is not taking up any of the options presented by Hanuman to her, either doing Sahayam or leaving him now and devouring him on his return journey. She's not taking any of those options. She says that I have this boon that has been blessed on me. So you cannot escape me. What you need to do is you need to enter my mouth. So the second part, she says, enter my mouth. Vyadaya Vaktram Vipulam. So she keeps her mouth wide open. She doesn't even want to do the work of capturing Hanuman. She says, because I have this boon, there is a kind of arrogance, right? So you are not going to escape. You might as well surrender to me and enter into my mouth so that you can become my bhakshanam. So Marutehe Puraha. She's standing in front of Hanuman. Now, Hanuman is getting restless. He has been kind to Surasa. He, with, folded hands, he has tried explaining his situation. He's given options. He's told the loftiness of the karyam that he is doing. He's offered to her that you can help as well. Or he says, now if you don't want to help, that's okay too. I will finish my karyam and I will become your food. But Surasa is not backing off. So Hanuman becomes angry. So what happens next? Abravit kuru vai vaktram yena mam visha hishyase iti uktva surasam kruddha dasha yojana mayatam. So Hanuman says, okay, that's fine. If you want to eat me, if you want to have me as your food, now open your mouth so that you can eat me. And then having said that, he expanded himself. Ityuktva surasam surasam. Having said this to Surasa, kruddha, that Hanuman who was angry, dasha yojana mayatam. So he expanded his size. What did he do? He expanded so that Surasa will have no option but to expand herself even more. Now, we have to think about the two people who are there in the scene now. Now, Surasa, we have known that Kama Rupini, she can take any form. She can expand, shrink, however she wants to do. She has that option to do it. Now, Hanuman is no less. Hanuman, we all know, as in Hanuman Chalisa, Ashta Siddhi Navanidike Data. He has the Ashtama Siddhi, where he can become heavy, he can become light, he can become big, he can become small, he can take any form. So he has the power to expand, shrink, take any form. He has that power as well. So what Hanuman did, he became 10 yojanas big. So Hanuman, thus speaking to Surasa, Kruddaha, he became angry. And what he did, whatever size he was, he became 10 yojanas long and 10 yojanas wide. Now, what is Surasa going to do? Dasha yojana vistiraha. Vistaraha means expanded. Babhuva Hanuman tada tam drishtva megha sankasham dasha yojanam ayatam. So Hanuman expanded himself to the size of 10 yojanas width and 10 yojanas height. And when he did this, he looked as though it was a dark cloud that was hanging in front of Surasa. Dasha yojana vistaraha. Vistara means width. Babhuva, Hanuman became. Hanuman tada, at that time, Hanuman became. Tam drishtva. Tam here refers to Hanuman. Anjaneyam drishtva. Having seen Hanuman, megha sankasham. It was as though a black cloud was hanging. Need not necessarily be black. A cloud, which was huge, was hanging in front of Surasa. But did Surasa back off? We are going to see further. So Hanuman was 10 yojanas long and 10 yojanas wide. Chakara Surasa api asyam vimshat yojanam ayatam. Tam drishtva vistritasyam tu vayuputraha subuddhiman. So what did Surasa do? In response to Hanuman expanding himself 10 by 10, Surasa also expanded, but what did she do? She did not expand to 10. Now the next number, Vimshati, Vimshat Yojanam Ayatam. Vimshat is 20. So what did Surasa do? She expanded her mouth to 20 yojanas wide. And Vistrita Asyam means the wide mouth. Drishtva, her wide mouth. Drishtva, seeing her wide mouth. Vayuputraha, the son of wind. Subuddhiman, his brain started working. Now he needs to act in a clever way. So Hanuman expanded himself 10 by 10. It was like a cloud in front of Surasa. What did Surasa do? Surasa increased her mouth size to 20 yojanas. Now Hanuman, seeing that huge, terrifying mouth, imagine a mouth which is 20 yojanas huge with all those terrifying damshtra karalam, right? All the terrifying teeth. Surasa would have thought that Hanuman will be terrified. No, neither Hanuman was terrified and Surasa did not back off either. So Hanuman decided on his next move. So Buddhiman, what does he need to do next? Hanuman tataha kruddaha, became even more angry, and then trimshat yojana mayataha chakara surasavaktram chatvarimshat tatha uchritam. So Hanuman became angrier and angrier, and he increased his size to 30 yojanas. Now what did trimshat is 30, increased his size. So his anger also was increasing, his size also was increasing. Kruddaha, he became even more angry. Trimshat yojanam, he expanded himself to 30 yojanas. Now what did Surasa do? Surasa was like, okay, you're playing a game with me. I'm all in now. We know in Tamil we'll say Niya Nanan Padadlam. So Chakara Surasa Vaktram. Surasa also expanded her mouth to how much? Chatvarimshat. The Chatvarimshat is 40. Tatha Uchritam, increased. Uchritam means increased. So 10 to 20, 20 became 30, 30 became, now Surasa it is at 40. What is Hanuman going to do? Is he going to hit Surasa or is he going to escape? Babhuva Hanuman Viraha Panchashat Yojana Uchritaha Chakara Surasa Vaktram Shashti Yojanam Ayatam. So what happened? That Viraha Hanuman, showing that Nobody can cause any fear in Hanuman's mind. That Veeraha Hanuman, even though there is a Ghora Rupam in front of him, which is huge in size. Already Surasa was huge. She kept increasing the size of her mouth. Now Hanuman no way was being terrified or was being afraid. So Veeraha Hanuman, he was ready to fight that battle with Surasa. What did he do? He expanded to 50. Panchashat means 50. Now, what did Surasa do? Shashti. We all know the number Shashti. Shashti of the Purtihi. So, Chakara Surasa Vatram. What did Surasa do? She expanded her mouth size to 60 yojanas. Till what number is it going to go? Tatha eva Hanuman Veeraha Saptati Yojana Uchritaha Chakara Surasavatram Ashiti Yojanam Ayatam. So Hanuman having, she expanded to 60, now Hanuman is expanding to 70. Tatha eva. Similarly, just like how Surasa was expanding herself, Tatha eva. Hanuman also. Saptati yojana uchritaha. Sapta is 70. Saptapadi, Saptarishihi. So Sapta means, Saptati means 70. He expanded to 70 yojanas. Surasa again was not ready to give up. Chakara Surasa Vaktram. Surasa also expanded. She made her mouth Ashiti. Ashiti means 80 yojanam ayatam. She made it 80 yojanas wide. Now, what is Hanuman going to do? There has to be some ending here. Let's see. Hanuman achala prakyaha navati yojana uchritaha chakara surasavaktram shatayojanam ayatam. So, Hanuman achala. Achalaha means that which does not move, and in general it refers to mountain. So earlier it was resembling a cloud. A cloud is of a decent size, right? Now he has come till 90. So it almost resembles like a huge mountain. Achalaha, Adrihi, Parvataha. Achala Prakya, resembling a mountain. Navati Yojana, Navagraha. Navati means 90. So 90 Yojana Uchritaha made himself as wide as 90 Yojanas. Chakara Surasa Vaktram Shata Yojanam. What did Surasa do? She basically expanded herself to Shata Yojana. Shatam means 100. So now he is at 90 and she is at 100. What is going to happen? Hanuman, is he going to continue expanding himself? Let us see. Tat drishtva vyaditam tva asyam vayuputraha subuddhiman dirga jihvam surasaya sughoram narakopamam. So Hanuman was seeing Surasa's this horrifying, terrifying, right? Vyaditam, opened, asyam, mouth, narakopamam. Naraka upamam means it resembled like the gates of hell, narakam. So when he was looking at, imagine a huge figure in front of you with all those teeth, which is like Shatta Yojanas in front of you. How terrifying, Sughoram, extremely frightful. And, in general, when we look at these Rakshasis, you will see that huge red colored tongue, which is falling off, almost falling off the mouth, right? So, Dirga Jihvam, Jihwa means tongue. Dirgha means long falling tongue. So you can imagine how much in fact, Valmiki has used the prefix sughoram. There is no sughoram. Here, su doesn't mean in good form. It means extremely ghoram, extremely frightful. So Hanuman was looking at this huge, horrifying mouth in front of him. And not just the mouth, it also had the Dirga Jihvam. And the Jihvam was almost looking like the gates of hell. It was that terrifying. Now, what did Hanuman do? Vayuputraha Subuddhiman. Now, he was extremely sharp. Buddhir balam yashodhairyam buddhihi. The moment we hear Hanuman, the first thing that comes to mind is buddhihi. Even when he wanted to meet Rama for the very first time, when Sugriva was so apprehensive, he didn't want to go as a talking Vanara. He disguised himself as a brahmachari, and then he made the conversation with Rama. So that buddhi, that wisdom he had, that is the striking quality of Hanuman. Now, it is not enough if you have that kind of intelligence. You need to use it at the right time in the right way. So Subuddhiman, he also had that sharp intellect. So what did he do? He wanted to explore a strategy here. What was the strategy? Saha Sankshipya Atmanah Kayam Jimuta Iva Marutihi Tasmin Muhurte Hanuman Babhuva Angushta Matrakaha. So suddenly what did he do? He was huge like a cloud. Jimuta Iva, like a cloud. Hanuman was there, present right in front of Surasa, but he utilized a clever, or he applied a clever strategy there. And what was the strategy? He shrank himself. Sankshipya, we call it Sankshepa Ramayanam, right? Means the concise, the compressed form. So here he suddenly Atmanaha Kayam, his own Kayam is Shariram. Kayena Vacha. Kayam means body. So here, body, which was resembling like a cloud. So in just one verse, Valmiki is explaining how quickly Hanuman was able to shift from a form which was like a cloud. And what did he shift to? Tasmin Muhurte. At that moment, suddenly, Tat Shane, Babhuva, he became like what? Angushta Matrakaha. What is Angushtaha? Angushtaha is thumb. So from that huge size, which was like a cloud, which was like a mountain, Hanuman, using his sharp intellect, exploring a clever strategy, he suddenly reduced his size to Angushta Matrakaha, to that of a size of a thumb. So you can imagine how from what size he shrank to how what's the smallest size one can think of, right? From huge mountain cloud like to a small angushtaha, small size, and how quickly Hanuman was able to think and act. So that is conveyed in this 169th shloka. And then what did he do? Did he just wait there? No. Saha abhipatya ashu tat vaktram nishpatya cha mahajavaha antarikshe stitaha shriman idam vachanam abravit. So what did he do, Hanuman? He entered, right? He did enter into Surasa's mouth as in that small size and quickly exited. So what did Surasa said? I have this boon that if I say something, nobody can escape it. Surasa said, enter into my mouth. So Hanuman, what did he do? He did enter into Surasa's mouth, but he entered in with the size of a angushta. Angushta matrakaha. Abhipatya means entering. Pravesham kritavan. Quickly. Ashu means quickly. At that moment. Tat vaktram. Vaktram is her mouth. And then what did he do? Nishpatya. Quickly he exited. Mahajavaha here means very, the swift minded, the swift the person who can do swift actions, Mahajavaha. So he is swift in both mind and action. Antarikshe means in the sky, and he came out and then he stood there in the sky. Stitaha, he stood there. Shriman, that glorious Hanuman. And then thus he stated these words, Idam Vachanam Abravi. So what happened? 10 to 20 to 30 to 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then as she had 100, Hanuman shrunk his size to that of an Angushtha Matrakaha. And then he entered into Surasa's mouth and quickly Nishpatya, he exited. And having listened to her, so now he has paid attention to what she has said. He has acted upon her words. So he is acknowledged, and whatever she has mentioned, Hanuman has done that. No, and then after coming out within like a blink of an eye, before even Surasa could understand what was happening, Hanuman was in and out. Right? So in and out within the blink of an eye. And after what happened, and he stood there, as though he was victorious, glorious, Shriman. And he thus stated these words to Surasa. What is he going to say? He's going to say, Pravishtaha Asmi. You told me to enter. I have entered. Where did I enter? He te Vatram, your mouth. Dakshayani. So Surasa is Nagamata and her father was Daksha. So Dakshayani. Namaha astu. My salutations to you. So now that I have completed the task you have given me. You told me to enter your mouth. I have entered. That task is complete. Now I have also come out. Whatever you've asked me to do, I've completed. So what do I need to do now? I offer my salutations to you. Namaha astu. I offer my humble salutations to you. So please let me go. Gamishye. I will go now. Where will I go? Yatra Vaidehi, wherever Sita is there. Satyaha cha asit varahatava. Now, you can also be sure that the boon that you have obtained, that has not been falsified. Right? Now, say, I have obtained a boon and somebody bypasses that, right? Then what happens? Then the boon itself becomes nullified, which means it is like a black mark on the person who gave the boon, right? So Hanuman wants to make sure that whatever boon Surasa has obtained from Brahmadeva and other devatas, it holds good. It doesn't get falsified or nullified, right? Once a boon is given, a boon is a boon. So he makes sure that now you can also be happy. Why? Because whatever boon you got, that has been proved as well. Your boon is that whatever statement you make, nobody can bypass that. And what was the statement you made? Enter into my mouth. I have entered into your mouth. So now it is time for me, O Dakshayani, or the daughter of Daksha. I need to go. I need to go to the place where Vaidehi, Videhadeshasya Putri Vaidehi, wherever she is, and I need to complete my karyam. So the first task that Hanuman, not the task, the first hindrance that Hanuman encountered was, I have to pause to make sure that people are not sleeping. First was Mainakam, right? Mainakam did that hindrance out of love, right? It wanted to show the respect. It wanted to show the love that it had for Hanuman, gratitude as well. Correct. So Mainakam also had this gratitude. Sagaram also had this gratitude. Very true. So the first hindrance that Hanuman came across, how did he respond? He responded with love. The hindrance was because of love, and he responded with love and kindness. Correct. He touched the mountain. He said bye. He said, thank you very much. I have to go. but I'm very happy, right? And he said, I'm very happy with the fact that you have offered me a place to rest. And before he left also, he turned back and, acknowledged, saying that I'm very, very happy. And he left. So what the hindrance the perceived hindrance, which was out of love, was reciprocated with love and kindness. Now, the second hindrance was created by the devatas, right? The second hindrance is Bhagavan testing us when we want to achieve something in our life, when we have a goal and we are striving towards that goal, then there will always be a testing period. There is nothing in life that you can just, smooth sail and achieve without hindrances. There will always be challenges that we come across, and this is Bhagavan's way of testing to see how much we want something, how much we are ready to work hard, we are ready to tackle, we are ready to give up something. Sometimes when we want to achieve something, we have to give something up. Correct. Nothing comes easy in life, right? Like you have to really, really strive and work hard. So there will be this testing period, and the testing period is to find out how much balam we have physically, mentally. And it is also a way for us to understand that when this testing period comes, we should not give up. We should not be terrified. We should not be fearful. We should not turn back and give up our goal, right? We have to use our mind, our brain cleverly. So buddhiman, we have to make use of the intellect that has been bestowed on us by Bhagavan. And we have to come up with a interesting, clever strategy to deal with that challenge. So that is the lesson learned from the second hindrance, who is Surasa. So the first one, love by love. Second one, testing by Bhagavan. You have to tackle it only with your buddhi and prayatnaha, right? Hanuman also did the prayatnaha. He kept expanding. He started with the expanding game. He was the one who made himself into 10 yojanas. So you have to use your effort to prove your intellect. You have to make the effort to prove your intellect. Correct. Chaturyam. Chaturama. So you have to make sure that whatever blessing has been given to you, you tackle that hindrance the right way. So that is the lesson learned, or whatever we perceive from the second hindrance. So he says, I have entered into your mouth. I have fulfilled and made sure that the varam that you have obtained is also satyam. It doesn't get falsified. Hey Dakshayani, now it is time for me to go in search of Sita, wherever she is. Yatra Sita asti, aham gamishye. I will go there. Tatra aham gamishye. So on seeing Hanuman suddenly come out, and even before she could realize that he is out, he is there hanging, flying in the air and stating these words. Everything happened, in just a fraction of a second. So, tam drishtva vadanat muktam chandram rahu mukhat iva abravit surasa devi svena rupena vanaram. So, what did Surasa do? Now, she saw tam drishtva. Tam here again refers to Hanuman. She saw Hanuman. From where? Vadanat. From her mouth. Muktam, he came out. How did he come out? Chandram Rahu Mukhat. So we have this Rahu trying to eat up the moon, and then moon trying to get released, right? The belief about the eclipse that we have, and these particular days when these happen. So Chandram, Rahu Mukhat. So Rahu is trying to devour the moon and then releasing it, right? So just like Chandram goes inside and then Chandraha goes inside and comes out, Valmiki is giving an upama here, a comparison. Similarly, Hanuman went inside Surasa's mouth and then he came out. Surasa's mouth, Vadanat, Muktam, released. What did she do? Svena Rupena. She came back to her original form to indicate that, okay, peace. Now I'm not going to try terrifying you any further. I kind of agree with what you say. What I asked of you, you completed the task. My varam also has been kept along. It has been kept truthful, fulfilled. So what I'm going to do, I'll take the original form and then Abraveet. Surasa Vanaram Abraveet. Surasa thus told to Hanuman Vanaram. What did she say? Artha Siddhyai Harishrestha Gacha Saumya Yathasukam Samanayasva Vaidehim Raghavena Mahatmana. So he says, bring back Sita, Vaidehim, Raghavas Sita, bring back. Raghavena Mahatmana. So she says that I remember you explaining the entire story about how Rama and Sita and Lakshmana came, and when Rama was distracted with something else, Sita was taken away, and you're here looking for that Sita to reunite her back with Rama. So Raghavena Mahatmana. So that Sita, who is dear to that great that Sita who is dear to Raghava, Rama. And who is Rama? Mahatma. He is not a Samanya Purusha. He is a Mahatma, that great person, Purushaha, Purushottamaha, Raghavaha. So what? Bring her back. Samanayasva, bring her back. And she is addressing Hanuman here. Now she's saying, Harishrestha, oh, the best among the monkeys, Artha Siddhyai. So here, Siddhihi means the fulfillment of what Artha here means, the purpose, whatever purpose for which you have undertaking this task. Now it is time for you to do that, complete that. So, Gacha, you please go. I'm giving you permission. You have completed what I have told you. So, Gacha, you go. Saumya, she is so pleased with Hanuman's look. So, she calls him, oh, Saumya. Saumya means somebody who is very pleasing, gentle to look at. Yatha Sukam. So, you can happily go and bring Vaidehi back. Vaidehi, who is dear to Rama, that Rama who is a Mahatma. So, she is kind of giving her blessings to Hanuman. So even though initially she did not do the sahayam or the help, once Hanuman completed the task that she had entitled him to do, now she is very happy with the outcome and she says, you go now, Gacha. And Hanuman has that sense of victory in his face, right? When you have that sense of victory, we will have a pleasing, happy look. See, I told you, whatever you want me to do, I will do, and I will complete. I've completed. So that kind of, emotion that Hanuman was carrying. So specifically, the pada used here is Saumya, means, hey, you look extremely pleasing and happy. Now, Hanuman, first of all, they thought he will not be able to cross the ocean. And then what did Hanuman do? He expanded himself and he took off just like a rocket from which mountain? Does anybody remember the mountain name? Mahendra Parvatam, correct. So from Mahendra Parvatam, Hanuman took off. So first of all, when he was ready to go in search of Sita, task 1 itself seemed impossible. How can a Vanara fly across the ocean? Does it look anything which is even like, close to possibility? So that task he completed. Now, after the first hindrance, right, where the mountain came, and they felt that once Hanuman looks at this mountain, he is going to rest there, and then there goes all the goal that he had in mind. He's going to lose time, and this is not going to fructify in any way. That is the Dvitiya Karyam, the second task. Now, Tritiyam, this is the third one, where Surasa is trying to create an obstacle, hinder his path, and being fearful and terrifying, and Surasa having this varam that nobody can cross her over. So how is Hanuman even going to win her? Now there is no chance that he will be able to cross this hurdle. Now what happened? He used an intelligent strategy, and he achieved and crossed over the second hindrance also. So Tattritiyam, the third one, Hanumataha, by Hanuman, Drishtva, having seen that karma, the third, the task, the third, you can think of these as what are those games called? I don't remember, where you have to complete one task after another. We used to have this in TV some time back. So one task after another, right? So having completed one task, so Dushkaram, and each of these by themselves seemed extremely impossible to do. So Dushkaram, extremely challenging and difficult and hard and tough task to do. So sadhu iti. Sadhu means good, excellent. So bhutani, all the beings. Prasha shamsu means praising. Whom did they praise? They praised Harim. Harim here means, Hari also means Kapihi, Vanaraha. So having seen or observing that this third extraordinary achievement or feat of Hanuman, which was first crossing the ocean, tackling the Mainaka mountain, and then now facing Surasa, this third extraordinary feat, all the beings praised, especially the celestial beings, praised him, saying, well done, great job, sadhu iti, awesome work, right? Well done. And they all praised. Prasha Shamsuhu means they all praised Harim. They praised that monkey or Hanuman. Now what did Hanuman do? Hanuman saha Sagaram anadrishyam abhyetya varunalayam jagama akasham avishya vegena garudopamaha. Now that he is faced the second hindrance and completed the third task, he continued his journey. Vegena garudopamaha, where akasham avishya. So he flew into the sky. Jagama, he flew into the sky, entering the sky. Vegena, with a lot of speed, just like Garuda. So he was crossing anadrishyam, something which cannot be achieved. Hanuman, who is unchallenged and who is invincible, right? Abhyetya, he approached, reaching the Varunalayam. Varuna Alayam means ocean. So he, from kind of, he has descended, few hundred feet, and now he's taking off again. Jagama akasham avishya vegena garudopamaha. He flew into the sky, went into the sky, entered into the sky. How did he enter? Swiftly, with a lot of great speed, like Garuda. He soared into the sky, just like the divine bird, Garuda. So the next, is he going to encounter another hindrance, or is he going to reach Lanka? Let's see. Valmiki is going to describe a little more about the path, I think. sevite varidharabihi patagaihi cha nishevite charite kaishikacharyahi airavata nishevite. So now Valmiki is describing the path that he is traveling. So this path has lots of clouds. Varidharabihi. What kind of clouds? Water bearing clouds, streams of water bearing clouds. Patagaihi, you can also see a lot of birds there. Nishevite, birds frequent that path. Charite, they traverse. Kaishikacharyahi. So Kaishika is a type of a sankalpa or a vow that you take, and lot of these sages, it's a very challenging and very demanding kind of vow. We have heard of Kaishika Ekadashi, right? The vratam that they take is extremely demanding. So these not just ordinary sages, this path that he's crossing is kind of a challenging path or challenging place which is visited by the sages, Kaishika Acharyahi, by the sages who follow the Kaishika vows or the Kaishika penance or austerity that they maintain. Airavata, we all know who is Airavata. Airavata is Indra's elephant. Indra's elephant. So he's close to the Devaloka. That's what he's trying to explain. So he's moved up and up and up. And the top part of the sky, which is almost like, like reaching the Devaloka or heaven. So the path that he is trying to cross is normally not accessible, normally is not traversed by ordinary beings. These beings are like special beings, right? They have special powers, special blessings. They have these divine characteristics that allow them to visit such places, traverse these paths. So Hanuman is traversing one such path. Valmiki is just reiterating that Hanuman is no, if we think Hanuman is an ordinary person, no, he has this blessing that he can even take the same path as these rare and blessed beings. Simha Kunjara Shardula Pataga Uraga Vahanaihi Vimanaihi Sampatadbihi Vimalaihi Samalankrite. So here Simha, lions, Kunjara, elephant, Shardula, tiger, Pataga, birds, Uraga Vahana means serpents. So these are all Vahanas. So the divine Vahanas, lion, elephant, tiger, bird, serpents, where they all are Vahanas of different Devatas. You can see them moving also in that path. Vimanaihi, they also, like Pushpaka Vimanam, there are also other flying vehicles which have the power. We have this thing where different kind of aeronautical transport or aeronautical vehicles have different altitude, right? If it is a jet, it goes at a certain altitude, helicopter at a certain altitude. Even the planes, the aeroplanes, depending on the size and the type, they all travel at like different altitude. Not all the aerospace vehicles go at the same height, right? So Valmiki is trying to say that it is at a height which ordinary beings cannot fathom, coming there or traversing there. Hanuman is crossing one such path. So the divine Vahanas, Simha, Gaja, Vyagra, Kaga, Sarpaha, all these divine Vahanas and divine Vimanas like Pushpaka Vimana. So these Vimana, Sampatad Bihi, they all keep moving there, right? Vimalaihi, and it is a place which is extremely beautiful to look at. Vimalam means spotless, spectacular to look at. And Samalankrite, it is also well decorated in the sense that of course, it will not be visible to human eyes. These are paths only divine beings traverse, and the way the path is decorated and how it looks is visible only to divine creatures. So Samalankrite, it is decorated well. And Vajra Vajrashani, that is the split here. Vajrashani, Samaghataihi, Pavakaihi, Upashobhite. So it also has the Vajrayudam. And Samaghataihi, it has all these illuminated places, and you can hear these thunderbolts here and there. Pavaka is fire. So it is illuminated. Upashobhite, it is resplendent to look at. It is brilliant. It has the tejas to look at, illuminated. So he's describing the path that Hanuman is taking, and the entire universe is conspiring for Hanuman to travel. So I think the greater the altitude that you go, I think the faster the vehicle can move. So Hanuman has reached that kind of altitude where he can move and leap over with great speed. So all the divine vahanas, lion, elephant, Shardula is tiger, Pataga is bird, serpent, all the flying vehicles, they all keep moving along those paths. And how does the path look? It is very clear, spotless, Vimala. It is beautiful to look at, and it is well decorated. And you can also hear the strikes like that of the thunderbolt, and it is also illuminated, upashobhite, by fire. Pavaka is fire. So this pathway, now he's adding a beautiful pada here. Let's see. Krita punyaihi mahabhagaihi swarga jidbihi alankrite vahata havyam atyartham sevite chitrabhanuna. Chitrabhanu is sun. So the skyway is accessible, and it is adorned by these great beings who have done some punyam. Krita punyaihi, those who have performed good deeds. Punyam means good deeds. Mahabhagaihi, Mahatmas, the great people, the great Atmas. Swargajidbihi, those who have conquered the heaven. Alankrite, it is adorned by such people, visited by such people. Vahata havyam. So it is also frequented by Chitrabhanuna. Sevite Chitrabhanuna, by sun. Vahata havyam atyartham. And all of these divine beings, they offer oblations. They sort of do perform some kind of offering to Bhagavan. So it is frequented by sun and other celestial beings, and when they do that, they carry some kind of offering that they want to give to Bhagavan. So the path is not a normal path. So it is by those who perform, Krita Punyaihi, they have done good deeds, great Mahatmas, Mahabhagaihi, Swargajidbihi, those who have conquered heaven, Alankrite, this path is adorned by them, means visited by such people. It can be touched by only such people. And why do they come here? Vahata havyam. So they take some kind of offering, and atyartham, it is greatly, frequently, sevite, visited. It is frequented by sun also. Sun as the form visits the Surya Bhagavan, also visits, frequented by Surya Bhagavan, other celestial beings, other great souls or great Atmas who have performed punyam, and those who have conquered heaven. And why do they do this? They carry some kind of offering to Bhagavan, and they cross this path. Is that all? Graha, Nakshatra, Chandra, Arka, Tara, Gana, Vibhushite, Maharshi Gana Gandharva Naga Yaksha Samakule. So this path is also decorated and visited by planets, Graha, Nakshatra, stars, Chandra, moon. Arka is Surya. Surya. And then Vibhushitaihi, it is decorated, adorned. Not just them, Maharshi, great sages, Gana Gandharva, group of Gandharvas, Naga, serpents, Yaksha, all the celestial beings, Yaksha Kinnaras, we call them, no, Samakule. It is filled with such beings also, frequented by such beings also. So this path is frequented, visited. And as they visit, it becomes like a decoration for that path. So by planets, by nakshatram, by moon, by arka, sun, taragana is constellations, group of stars. Vibhushite, it is adorned. Not just them, all the sages, group of Gandharvas, celestial musicians, serpents, yakshakinnaras, they also fill the place with their visit. Vivikte, Vimale, Vishwa Vasu Nishevite, Devaraja, Gajakrante, Chandra Surya Pathe, Shive. Here Shive means that which is auspicious. Vivikte, it is clear. Vimale, it is pure, spotless. Vishwe, it is universal. Vishwa Vasu. Vasu, we call the Vasurudras, Vasu, the celestial beings. Nishevite, it is frequented. Devaraja Gajakrante. Devaraja is Devanam Raja. Indra. Devaraja here means Indra. Indra had is referenced with two other names, right? What are the two other names? Does anybody remember? Shatakratu is one. No, in Ramayana, in the Sundara Kandam, when we refer to Indra, very good, Vasantiji. Sahasraksha, very good. Sahasraksha, Shatakratu, correct. So here, Devaraja means Indra. So Indra, is it just Indra? Devaraja Gaja Akrante. Here, Shachipatihi, correct. Not Sashi, it is Sachipatihi. Sachi is wife. Very good. So, Devaraja Gajakrante. So, it is occupied by Airavata, Indra's elephant. Chandra Surya Pathe. It is also the path of Chandra, moon, and Surya. Patha means path. The English word path came from this pathin shabdaha, Shive, and hence it is extremely auspicious. It's very mangalakaram to get. So the path which is, filled with, and it is resplendent with the light. You can hear the sound, you can hear the decoration, you have the celestial vasus that visit all the sages, rishis, yaksha, kinnara, gandharva, all the divine vehicles, all the divine vimanas, Indra's Airavata, the moon, the sun, the graha, nakshatra, everything, right? Basically frequents this path. So that is the kind of divinity of this path, and Hanuman is crossing one such path. Chandra Surya Pathe, it is visited, and it's the path of the moon and the sun as well. And it is extremely auspicious. 180. I think the first Sarga has 215. It's one of the longer Sargas. So we'll do the next 20 next week, and then we'll do the 15, last set of 15 the week after. And then we will have one revision class for Sarga 1. I will post the individual verses as well as the set of 10. Please do practice, and then we can have folks sign up for next week. Next week would be December December 6th. So any volunteer? You can end the class and then you can give me the name. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tatsat. Dhanyavadah. Shubhadinam. Ram Ram Ram. Thank you all for joining, even though it's not our usual meeting time this week. Ram Ram.